All right, all right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation and much love to you all came out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. And pretty much, I just want to do a quick video, going into trusting in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, because he's going to be the one to get us through these times. All right. I seen a comment. I forgot what video it was on. It was on the apostles' videos. Somebody asked, how are we gonna be able to live or make it through the time of Jacob's trouble when the mark of the beast is implemented, which is the RFID chip. He's in the mindset, from what I perceived, that clearly he's not a very spiritual man. I mean, I don't know who it is, but nonetheless, our trust in Yahweh Shai, all right, our faith is what's going to get us by in that day. All right, so nonetheless, let's just get into these scriptures. I got a couple of scriptures here lined up. Lord willing, this is edifying. This is Psalms 9:9. It says, Yahweh also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. All right, and what's the major time of trouble coming up? The time of Jacob's trouble. All right, a time specifically to give Jacob an ass whooping, one final ass whooping before the kingdom of heaven. All right, because Israel is not going to be getting no ass whoopings in the kingdom, because we're going to be a perfect people. All right, we're going to serve Yahweh Shem Shai perfectly to the T, keep the law to a T. All right, but what? Yahweh is a refuge for the oppressed. Who's the oppressed? All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and most importantly, the elect, the ones that are faithfully following him. All right, faithfully serving him. Okay, those are the ones that are going to be or find refuge in that time of trouble. All right, verse 10, it says, and they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Yahweh, has not forsaken them that seek thee. See, so remember, even though the mark of the beast you're gonna need it to buy and sell and to pretty much be part of society. All right, the Lord is not gonna forsake them that seek him, man. He's gonna feed you. Don't worry. The Lord got us. All right, as long as we put our trust in him, okay, and continue to seek him. All right, that's why the scriptures say, seek ye the Lord. Was that Isaiah 55:6? Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. So you got to be seeking him right now, man. You should have been seeking him, all right, in that youth, okay? But what? We understand some people are going to come in at the 11th hour, but they're still going to be seeking him, man. Okay, they're going to seek the Lord, and the Lord's not going to forsake them, man. All right, so now let's go continue on moving. It is Proverbs 18. Oops, Salakia. Proverbs 18:10. All right, the name of Yahweh. All right, the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So there you go. The name of the Lord. All right, Yahweh is a strong tower. You call upon that name, you're not going to be forsaken, man, because you're showing the Lord that you seek him. And how do you seek him? And seeking him is an action, not just hearing other men speak. And you got to put your hand to the plow, so to say. You got to do something, show the Lord that you're seeking him. Okay, and what is a strong tower, and the righteous runs into it. So when all hell hits the fan, where's the righteous going to run to? To Yahweh Shem Shai, man. They're going to call on him. Okay, they're going to seek after him. They're going to put their all right, we're going to put our lives in his hands, because it's already, the Lord he got the power of life and death. Okay, so what? We might as well trust upon him, all right? Believe upon him, and he gonna deliver you, man. All right, because you're gonna have to trust in the Lord in these days that are coming, man, because some horrible times is coming. All right, let's read some of those times, some of those things that are coming upon the earth, that if you're not trusting in Yahweh Shem Shai, if you're not seeking after him, all right, you're gonna be caught out there with your pants down, man. This is what's coming, man. And if you don't have the names of Yahweh Shem Shai and trust in them and fear them, all right, and seek for them, then you're going to be caught up in this. This is 2 Ezra 15, and I'll start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. That doesn't sound like a very pleasant time to be in. All right, this is going to be the time of Jacob's trouble, man, and it's going to be all hell's broken loose when shit hits the fan. All right, everybody's going to be out for their own, except for the righteous. The righteous are going to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, and they're going to, You know, if you happen to be around brothers, you're not going to be backstabbing brothers, man. Like these people in the world are going to do, man. Because like the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay. All for the lack of bread, people are going to be tearing each other up, man. All right, we'll get into that. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men. What is that? That means uproars, all right? Riots, all right? Chaos. No, this is what's going to take place, and it's already taking place around the world. Look at China, the yellow vest protests going on over a year now. All right, Bolivia, Colombia, Venezuela, Haiti, all right? The list goes on. There's riots and sedition among men everywhere, and it's going to come here to the good old USA real soon. All right, it says, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. So it's going to come a time when no one's going to care what the government got to say, all right, what PSAs they putting out. It's going to be all it's going to be whatever you want to do, like the movie The Purge, all right, where it was a lawless society. Okay, this is what's going to come into these last days, man. Some horrific times like a no other. All right, this is verse 17. A man should desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, there's going to be the martial law. All right, the roadblocks. Look, the military is going to set up blocks. All right, checkpoints, so to say. And if you don't have that chip, man, they're going to haul you off into a concentration camp or shoot you on sight because you're going to be considered a terrorist. All right. Well, why don't you want to take the chip? You got something to hide? Bow, dead. Unless you trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay. Because there are people that are not going to take that chip. First and foremost, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And then you got some doomsday preppers that know what's up. They're going to refuse to take that chip. But most importantly, the elect. Okay. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. See? Well, if you trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, there's nothing to be afraid of. Of course, the flesh is going to, try to take over. And you're going to be a little scared, shaken up. But what? Then when the spirit takes over, you allow the spirit to do what it do. You're gonna know that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to get you through this, man. Or you should have that faith anyway. All right. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. See, so your neighbors is going to be coming at your throat. See, that's why you don't let everybody in your house, man. You're showing them where you stacking up goods, canned goods and water, gallons of water, showing them where your kids sleep. Nah, man, your neighbor's going to be the first one through that door, man, when he run out of food. Okay, when a lot of these people are sex deviants, man. All right. The men in this society are under sex, so they're gonna go ballistic in that day, man. They come get your little daughters and rape your wives, all right, in front of you while you tied up like a hog, and then they're gonna stab you to death like they did in that one movie, Law-Abiding Citizen, all right, with Jamie Foxx and what's this other guy, the guy from 300, King Leonidas, I forgot what's his name, but what happened to him at the beginning of the movie? That the burglars came in, tied his ass up, stabbed him up, raped his wife in front of him, killed his daughter, had his way with him, and that's going to be taking place. Again, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So they're going to come in there, destroy you, rampant, ravish your house, tear that shit apart. All right, looking for food, your goods, your guns, your alcohol, your liquor. Okay, your food, and also your women. Those are spoils of war. That's why they call them booty. Booty means the spoil of war. Okay, spoils. Women are part of spoils in time of war. Okay, so this is what's coming to this earth, man. And if you don't have the trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, if you're not fearing Him, okay, if you don't call upon His name, then you're going to be part of those that are going to get spoiled, all right, ransacked, ravished, all right, invaded, and go on. But this is 2 Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. There you go. All these pride this, pride that, proud to be an American, pride parade, okay, all that is going to be your downfall, man. Great pride. The many great miseries, man. And those were just some of the miseries that are going to come upon this earth that we just read in 2 Esdras 15. All right, it's going to be much more. The plagues that the Lord smote Egypt with as before, He going to bring them back. and more. Okay, diseases, starvation. Okay, all kinds of race riots. You know, all kinds of miseries, man. The food, you might have food and then some kind of disease gets to it and starts rotting away. You can't eat it. You know, who knows? But one thing's for sure, many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world. So, and we living in those times, man, the latter times. And then if you don't have the faith and the trust in Yahweh Shemi outside, then you're screwed. You're going to be caught out there, man. I don't know what to tell you. As for me and my household, we know who we going to serve, you know. All right, this is Psalms 5 and 11. It says, but let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. See, so we're going to be rejoicing in that day when everybody else is don't know what the hell is going on. Don't know when they're going to get their next meal. Don't know how they're going to make it. We're going to be rejoicing because we know Yahweh Shemi Shai is with us. And if Yahweh Shemi Shai be with us, then who could be against us? All right. It says, let them ever shout for joy because thou defendest them. See, the Lord's going to defend us in that day. You don't got nothing to worry about, man. All you need to worry about is enduring unto the end, okay? Being faithful unto Yahweh Shemi Shai. Easier said than done, but if you truly, sincerely believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai, then he's going to be there to defend you. It says, let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee, for thou, Yahweh, will bless the righteous with favor, will thou compass him as with a shield. So the Lord's going to have a hedge of protection around us, man. What is that? Psalms 34, all right? The angels encamp around about them that fear the Lord. All right, so the Lord's going to compass us as with a shield, man. What is a shield for? For protection. So the Lord's going to be our protection in that day, man. Not your guns, not your might, your strength, your brute strength, not your wits. Okay, no, it's going to be the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, and you have to actually believe that, man. It's not just saying it; you have to believe it wholeheartedly. All right. Psalms 20 and 7, it reads, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahweh, our power. All right, Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. So what? Some trust in the chariots, some trust in horses. So what we gonna trust is in Yahweh Shemi Shai. Some people are gonna be trusting in their weapons, you know, to try to flee in their car or whatever. You know, the carnal things. We trust in Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. Okay. And going back to that question on the comment board, how we gonna eat? Well, the Lord's gonna provide for us. All right, we ain't gonna have to. The Lord is gonna show us, man. You don't trust me. You ain't. That's the last. That's the last thing your worries eating in that day. So the Lord's gonna provide. That's for sure. In mysterious ways. All right, we'll end it off on this Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh. By Shem Yahweh Shai, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. What time is this, man? The time when people are invading one another, spoiling each other for the what? For the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So here we get this. So while people are starving because of the lack of bread, what did it say? My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So didn't we read that in Psalms 5? All right, well, let's go back to it because it just said, behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, let's go back to the Psalms 5 and 11. It says, but let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. Woo! So we're going to be rejoicing, man. We're going to be shouting for joy. All right, if we trust in the Lord, you're going to be rejoicing in that day. Best believe. Have the faith. Okay. So with that, Lord's willing, this is edifying. Continue in the faith, Akiyan, because we're almost out of here. Shalom.